Good afternoon, everybody. Right. I don't know where to start with this one. Okay. This is Roxy's weekly challenge thingamajigger. And it's just a collage sheet and, you know, to keep doing book pages and stuff. Well, I'm going to be perfectly honest. I never use them. I've got loads made. Sorry, I've just run upstairs. I'm a bit breathless. Yeah, I've got tons made and I don't use them. So I wasn't going to bother to do this one, to be fair, but I thought, hang on a minute. I've never tried. It's probably been done, but I've never tried to collage fabric. So I don't know what you can see. There we are. So I've just merrily torn some very thin cottons. There may be some polycottons. I think they're mainly cottons. Into small bits and pieces, and I've got these. Oh, let me just, sorry, I fell over then. They are gesso primed sheets of canvas, basically, and they come in a pad. And there's 8 sheets in there. Sorry, there. So, do you know what? I don't use the other one, the paper versions, so I've got no idea if this is going to work. The timer's going on. Let's see. It'll be a two-parter because obviously I need to dry it overnight, and I've got zero editing skills on videos. So this will be part 1, and then you'll see part 2 tomorrow when it's all dry. Because this size that I've got here, hang on, let me just get myself organised here. I think they're 10 by 12. And I'm thinking, if it works, I'll make little project bags, you know, little canvas bags, basically. I've got no idea. You may never see this video if it doesn't work. So I've got my Mod Podge mat out because I was going to use just ordinary PVA. Then I thought about, what's it called? Gel matte medium. But I think I've got this. I haven't used much of it, so I might as well try this. I know Mod Podge is really good for fabric. The thing is pre-gesso primed. I've no idea. Let's give it a go. I don't know how many I'll get done. What's the best way? Tip it on, I suppose. Yeah, I've got all this stuff here. And I mean, you know, I have got a ton of scraps of fabric. So if this works, it'll be wonderful. And if it's not good enough for stitching into bags and things, I'll make fabric tags. I don't know. I don't know what I'll do with it, to be honest. But yeah, I'm just like, more collage. I love collage, don't get me wrong. And I know, really following Rachel, you know, you got to expect that because that is Rachel's thing. But I just thought, I haven't even used the ones that I did. I can't remember, did I do those as part of somebody else's challenge? Yeah, I started using last year's calendar. I can't remember. So anyway, let's give this a go. If it works, it'll be wonderful, won't it? So yeah, these are very thin. There's nothing heavy here. That one, you know, is quite translucent. You can see almost all the way through that one. And just the same sort of principles as if you were using paper, I guess, would be the way to do this. We shall find out. It could be a complete and utter nightmare. I think that glue is drying really quickly, so let's get some... yeah, as I say, I've got all sorts of weights of fabric here, and I did string them as much as possible, apart from that one, of course. Yeah, so I don't know. This has probably been done, and this probably won't work. Who knows? In for a penny. Yes, I was very close to just not bothering to do a video this time, but I thought that's a bit of a defeatist attitude, isn't it? Find something else to do instead, so I did. I'm dragging you poor sausages along with me. Oh, hang on. Here we go. Don't start choosing. Just put them down. If you're new here, you're very, very welcome. It's lovely to have you. If you've been here for a while, thank you so much for keep coming back. It's really good. I thought I got all the strings, obviously not. Right, get off my finger. I need. What do I need? Something a bit shorter than that one. Oh no, you can't go there because there's somebody there already. So it's quite late in the afternoon actually, as I say. I was faffing around with fabric, making some bags actually, and that's when it sort of light bulb went off and I was like, oh, I wonder if you can. I thought to myself, there is only one way to find out, my dear, and that is to actually try and do it. So here we are, and this glue is drying already. Okay, if it gets off my finger, I'll put a coat of Mod Podge on over the top, I think, just to be on the safe side. Haven't got one of you, so you can go there. Yeah, if you've seen somebody do this before, please let me know. I haven't even looked on the YouTube channel, so I didn't even search for it. I just thought it might be good for a laugh. So here we are. And if it does work, this is very exciting. You imagine you can make journal covers, you can do all sorts like this, couldn't you? What I'm going to do is put that on there. Should have ironed it, but I figured I could do this with it. Just need. I did. Oh, there's some little bits. Yeah, there's all sorts of fabrics in here. Some Tilda fabrics. This is a Tilda one that I'm putting down now, and I've just got scraps left now. So it's the kind of fabric that you tend to use every last drop because it's blooming expensive, but lovely. So you truly get what you pay for, don't you? Most of the time, anyway. Okay. So. This blue fabric, I can't even remember where it's come from, but it is so lightweight, and I thought that is going to be perfect. That's why I'm doing it on a white background, because that's really, I mean, it's paper thin. It is really, really thin. So love you, Mod Podge. I think some of this was in that scrap bag that I got. Pretty sure that was, because I don't recognise it. It's all been put away now, but yeah, I kind of recognise that. Right, why are you turned over? Ugh, sticky. That has got pattern on it. It's not plain white. It's got like an embossed leaf pattern on it, but it's very, very pale, that piece. Oh, this is fun. It's much easier than paper. I'll see if I can get 2 done. What are we at? Oh, we're only at 8 minutes. Crikey. Okay. No problemo. Ooh, that one's enormous. Let's grab these ones. They're a bit smaller. I've got to say it's a gloriously sunny day here in Devon, so it's it was a bit foggy earlier, I must admit, and I thought, oh, it's going to be a really grey day, but it's the sun's come out now and it's beautiful. So it's quite late in the afternoon. It's about 3, I think, something like that. So I just had to, even though I'm on leave this week, I had to sign in for a conference call with work, so yeah, so it kind of split the day really, but that's fine. I went for a walk with my daughter this morning. We went down by the river, so that was lovely. Some of the dogs she walks on a daily basis. Not my Frank though. He's not my dog. We just love each other, me and Frank. It's because he's a, I don't know, labradoodle thing. He's got lots of brown curly hair like me. So we are twins under the skin, me and Frank. Okay, don't you stick together. Forgot about that. Darn. Hold on, I'll be back. Let me just get a bit of... I don't want you sticking to each other, so I'll have a whole thick lump of canvas, which I don't really want. I wonder if I will have to go over with over the top with Mod Podge. I think I will, won't I? Because it's not soaked all the way through. I haven't got any focal points. I figured if I'm going to stitch this, I would stitch them on as I use it, basically. If that makes any sense whatsoever. I'm going to go slightly over because I want to be able to use the whole size of this canvas. So let's have a little bit of that blue there, I think. So I hope everybody's doing well. It's well, it was all looking good for the coming out of lockdown. Now we've got this new variant turned up, haven't we? So, well, we have in the UK anyway. So I don't know. I don't quite know how that's going to affect anything at all. But there's big news or big talking about the budget, which happens on the 1st of April, doesn't it? New financial year. So. Right, well, there's one. I think I will put another finished layer of Mod Podge on top of this, and then that should be the fabric well and truly glued to the canvas, and then it'll have this protective coat on top as well. And it is the matte one, so hopefully it will look fairly decent, not all shiny and glossy, which I don't want. These things are marvellous. £2.99 on Amazon. And they're makeup brushes, but somebody had them in their favourites. Can't remember. Somebody. Who was it? I don't know. Can't remember. Anyway, just have a look for silicone makeup brushes on Amazon and you'll find them. They should be there. £2.99 for 4 they were as well, not just one. And that's pounds because I'm in UK. Oh, got a hole there. Don't want that. We will do. Seems like an awful lot of Mod Podge, doesn't it? But I don't use this stuff very often, so I don't actually mind if it's I guess it's drinking it up because it's fabric, isn't it? Right, there's one. Well, that's only taken 15 minutes, so what I'll do is I'll tear this one off. I hope you saw all that. Yeah, I'm really naughty for not checking these things. Right, are you going to tear off nicely or like a pain? Very nicely. Cool. Right, I should move that out of the way. Where am I going to put you? Hold on. Put it on my bigger table. Come here. Okay, oh sorry, there you go. There's a quick update. Quick close up. Yeah, there's a bit Mod Podge mismatch of fabrics as well, so we'll see how that dries, shall we? Could be interesting. They're only scraps. If it's a disaster, no biggie. Right, okay, brown 2. How exciting. Right, I've got plenty of fabric here. I don't know if you can actually, can you see? No, it's just to the side here, sorry. Can't get it in screen because of the, not that, that's my tea thingy. Right, okay, stop faffing. It's handy they're pre-gessoed actually. I don't think they're soaking up the glue as much as they would do if they were just untreated canvas basically. I didn't get you on very straight, did I? Might look like I'm putting a lot down, but it certainly needs it. It's soaking up rapido. Close the gaps, please. Yeah, let's put you that way. It doesn't really matter if there's any gaps because you know, this is quite a thick canvas underneath, so it's not going to be a biggie if it's if there is the odd gap or two. But I'd rather there wasn't. Trying to be a bit more, dripping glue everywhere, a bit more mindful with this one, just to overlap the pieces a bit more, just adds a bit more interest, doesn't it? What else have we got? Let's put another bit of this down here. Not quite long enough. Okay, are you? Nope, not quite. Are you? Yes, cool. It's a bit difficult getting it all in screen. Sorry if it's just slightly off screen here. I'm having to work fairly fast because this stuff is drying really, really quickly. I'll just see if I am off screen. Oh no, you can just see me. Cool. It's nothing worse. I sit there, I strain in my neck because I honestly think that by lifting my head up and trying to look under, I'm going to be able to see anything. And then oh, and then the brain switches on and it's like, no. You're not going to see it because it's not been recorded, your Wally. Oh, I don't want you there, do I? Let's put you up there. Don't. Let's put you down there. Ugh, get off. Are you just wide enough? Yeah, I can live with that. Got a bit of a small gap there, but not. Put the thing down. Oh dear. Gets a little bit special here sometimes, doesn't it, guys? Okay. We can have a bit more of that in there, can't we? Because we haven't got it anywhere else really, apart from down the bottom there. Now I could, with this pink one, actually cut the little flowers and dot them all around, but what I might do is wait and see if this works, and then if it does, then actually go through some of my fabrics and pick out ones that, you know, have got a distinct pattern, or maybe even a picture of a character like a bird or something, or yeah, I think it's all going to be subject to whether this works or not really. So if it does, how exciting. This is more my kind of collage. So we shall see. We'll find out tomorrow. Right, we're at 25 minutes, so I've just finished this one and I'll call that part one. I'm really sorry to have to make you wait, but as I say, I'm hoping to upgrade. I've got an upgrade due on my phone. I think it's August, and if it's possible, I'll see if I can upgrade to an iPhone, which means I will be able to edit. I can't edit on my current phone, which is a Samsung, but if I get an iPhone, oh come on, rip, you can do the iMovies. If I'm wrong with that, please correct me, because I won't get an iPhone if I can't. But I'm pretty sure that's I think that's what a lot of YouTubers use. I just don't have the money or the knowledge to get all these fancy cameras and stuff, and yeah, I just can't afford it, quite simply. This seriously is YouTube on a budget here, so I don't have a significant other funding this, so it's just little old me. Right, okay. I do not want you sticking. Please don't stick. Right, just got a little bit up there. Yeah, so if I can do that, then I certainly will. Excuse me. Oh, that came out of nowhere, sorry. Yeah, so I need to put a layer of Mod Podge on there, don't I? Let me just cut a little bit of this. Oh dear, sorry, it's the Mod Podge. Oh, yeah, I remember why I don't use this stuff now. It does make me sneeze, and I don't know why. For some people, it's the Fabri-Tac or the Fabrifix, but me, no. Let's go on Mod Podge. Right, there we are. Okay, it's an experiment. It could be a failure, and this lot could be in the bin by tomorrow, but we shall see. Right, let's just get a quick layer of this on here, and then I'll let you lovely people go, and we will come back tomorrow, because I'm on leave this week, and we will see what's what. And if it worked, happy, happy days. I like to think this canvas will be a really good substrate for it, actually, because it's really flexible. And I was thinking, oh, I'll just gel print on it, and then I had this idea, and I thought, I could use that underneath, because initially I did think of using mixed media paper, and then I thought, well, if I actually want to make it into something and not for journal making, you know, not for junk journals and that. It'll need to be on something like a fabric, and then I sort of went through the whole thought process. Yeah, but if I do it on fabric, it's got to be a really thick fabric, and then I remembered I'd bought this pad of artist acrylic. So it's only a cheapie. It's only from the works here in the UK. It is not an expensive item. Yeah, I can't do expensive items. So yeah, we'll see if it works. It'd be wonderful if it does, wouldn't it? And you will see tomorrow. Right, there we are. Coat done. I think I'll make that do because I've only prepped that much fabric, and I haven't got any more prepped, and I don't want to take you through that painful process. That was just a case I just ripped it and took off as many strings as I could, so that this wasn't all just full of strings basically, because I think that would have detracted from the end product. Crikey, I've got some Mod Podge on there, haven't I? Yeah, so there we are. If nothing else, it'll be quite plasticky because of all this Mod Podge some crazy person's put on here. Yeah, I'm going to try and get those off as much as possible. I don't want all those on there. Right, there we are. I'm going to call that part 1. I shall put that in the title, and you'll get part 2 as soon as I can get it up tomorrow. I have got to assist my daughter with 8 dogs tomorrow. Yeah, that'll be fun, won't it? She said if I could afford to pay you, Mum. I went, yeah, I know. And I'd do it in a heartbeat, love, but you can't, so there it is. Right, okay, let me have a look what that looks like through the screen. Oh, that looks fun, doesn't it? Yeah, okay. We will come back tomorrow and you will see whether the experiment works or not. We are at 31 minutes. Let me just, there we are. Okay, so I'm going to call that done for now. As I say, part 2 tomorrow. And I hope you enjoyed that. Let's hope it's a success, eh? Thumbs up and everything crossed and blah, blah, blah. All right, I'll catch you on the next one tomorrow. All right, bye.